Hi, I'm Kat Newton and I'm your host today for Brunswick Biz right here on ATMC TV. This month we get to visit Me Greetings, Patricia French Designs, and About Face Gymnastics. Stay tuned for the next 30 minutes as we connect Brunswick County one business at a time. With Paul Cribb and Mary Lee Bruton, owners of Me Greetings right here in Ocean Isle Beach, and y'all are a pretty new business, so we were excited to get out here and get to you guys first to find out what you guys are all about and just to see what you have to offer residents of Brunswick County and visitors. So welcome to the show first off. We appreciate you guys letting us come out here. First, Paul, if you will tell us a little bit of the background with this business. Where did you get the idea and how did you get started?
Well, Kat, this was a concept that came to me in the year 2000. I was on a fishing trip to Alaska and I was in Maine and going up to fish for their salmon, and I had gone to get a card for an occasion for someone, and I'm pretty picky about cards, and I couldn't find a card that said exactly what I wanted it to say. So I got to thinking, you know, this would be a pretty good concept if I could design cards for people for specific occasions just for them. I was in the state of Maine. I liked the initials of the state, me. I was trying to find out what I was about, so I said, you know, maybe I'll do some special cards and I'll call them me cards. And the me would stand for moods and emotions.
Okay.
So Mary Lee is my cousin. We were at a family reunion, and I told her about my idea, and she said, well, that's a great idea. Mary Lee is an artist. She has some artwork that we have on display here. She's a wonderful artist, and so we bounced the idea back and forth. I was on the West Coast doing a government project, and she said, well, we really need to do this. So I said, well, let's do it. So the concept is that we design cards for any occasion, for anybody, and those cards are designed especially for them. We'll sit them down if they have pictures, or if they want us to take pictures, or put poetry, or if they have something already in mind. The concept is unique in that sense. You can go online and get cards, but they're not as personal as what we will be making, and they're the best quality that you can find.
Excellent. That's a great business to have here. Very unique, like you said. Now, Mary Lee, will you tell us exactly what are y'all's positions? What do you do for the business?
Well, we both just work together on greeting cards. I mainly do greeting cards with Paul's help, of course.
She actually does everything and runs me. She's the boss.
No, not really, but anyhow, we enjoy working together.
Right.
We work really well together.
And now you have kind of the artistic side of things, of the paintings, and y'all are able to turn your paintings into cards. Is that right?
Yes, any painting that I do, we can turn it into a greeting card of any kind for anniversary, birthday, or thank yous, or just any kind of card that you would want.
Okay, that's excellent.
And the concept is good in that we can tell someone that comes to see us and wants us to do something for them that we are creating something that is a one-of-a-kind for them in this occasion. They don't have to be concerned about going and seeing the card that we made for them on a shelf somewhere in a store, in a franchise situation. These would be one-of-a-kind cards. Just as her artwork is one-of-a-kind, we'll do a card for a specific situation for that, but not in a reproductive.
Right. Now that's really neat. 'Cause, I mean, I just love cards. I think that they are just special for occasions. So it's really neat to be able to give a card that comes from you, you know, with what you want it to say, and people can bring in their own pictures and make the card that they wish with any picture.
Exactly. We can scan a picture if they want it. a specific one, and I like to use a lot of flowers out of the garden to make cards.
I bet that's
Those are
beautiful.
Very pretty, yes.
Just as an example, her history teacher just turned 90, and they gave him this humongous birthday party over in Whiteville at the school that she graduated high school from. And they said, no gifts, bring a card. So Mary Lee made a card for him. We have we have a picture of it.
This is the card here? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the card, yes.
And the cover is actually, we scanned the cover of the yearbook. So this is the yearbook for this class. And actually, Mary Lee is a person in the picture on
That is
this
so
card. She was in
sweet.
charge of doing the yearbook, so she did this. And then we went into the yearbook and we took his picture that year that we had his picture in there. And she put a little caption that says, "Little did I know you were teaching me history, that one day we would be a part of history." And
That is
then
great.
the caption
I
here,
love
and she
that.
gave this to him. And there was several hundred people. It was an extremely large party, and it brought tears to his eyes.
I'm
this
sure,
was
absolutely.
very special. So this is the kind of things that we can do, and she's very capable. You ask her what she does. First of all, she keeps the books straight. I mean, the organization is wonderful here.
Oh yeah, sure, that's important.
At the same time, we've been studying and playing with Photoshop, and she has become very proficient at being able to create pretty much anything. I was at a store recently, and the owner of the store says, "Well, can you put a picture of my granddaughter in a kitten suit?" Well, yeah, we can do that. So she was over here playing with a card where we put a gentleman's face in a sunflower.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah,
can
so-
get creative and do lots of different things.
Very
Indeed.
creative.
Yes.
Now, there's also another thing y'all do with pictures, that y'all can make canvases, which are kind of becoming a big hit now. Can you tell us a little bit about the canvases and what you do with those?
My brother has a sign shop in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and we did some canvas artwork for a high fashion photographer in the city of Charleston who catered her artwork to restaurants, and it's on display. And it's digitally reproduced art on canvas. It's called G-Clay, and the museums came up with the concept back in the early 80s to display a piece of art, an expensive piece of art, rather than being able to move it around to different places on display. They literally designed a printing machine to create this art so it would be cost effective to replicate it and display it in different places. And they deemed it G-Clay, which I'm not real crazy about it, but it's a very popular term. Everyone's doing G-Clay work, and the word G-Clay is French, which actually it means nozzle.
Okay.
And so another gentleman came into play to design it, and he put the word nozzle together with spatter, and inkjet printers spatter the ink. And G-Clay is done on inkjet printers, and specially designed printers. We have a couple of printers over here that are inkjet, that are designed to print on canvas. They're very professional. They're very expensive. They use museum quality. We use museum quality canvas and photo paper and ink that produces some wonderful results.
Right.
We have Mary Lee's portrait here on canvas. This is what is called archival, which means this canvas lasts up to 200 years. I don't know who they asked that was around long enough to verify the 200-year factor, but it's called archival canvas and ink, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. So, it's something, one of the pieces of art that we're going to be doing our art collection is going to be called Exchanges in Life collection, where when someone buys a piece of our art or some of the work that we have, will come with a certificate of registration. And the good thing about a gift is it keeps on giving. So if this person maybe has a portrait done of them, or a pet, or whoever, somewhere down the line they may want to give this portrait to a family member or a friend, or even resell it, and you have a certificate of registry that will go with that piece of art.
Okay,
So
great.
it's a unique concept that we're working with, and we're pretty excited about it.
Excellent. So if someone is interested in using any of your services, whether it's to come in and look at the art or make a card or make a canvas, what's your contact information and where can they come?
Okay, we are called Me Greetings. We're located in Ocean Isle Beach on 179 and 904. If you're coming from Highway 17, you take 904. You come to the second traffic light, 904 and 179, turn left to go to Ocean Isle Beach. If you turn right, you go to Sunset Beach.
Okay.
So about 500 yards to the left, when you turn left at that traffic light, we're in a shopping center called Twin State Plaza.
Do you have a telephone number and a website?
We do, 910-579-9878. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And we have a domain name, Me Greetings LLC, but we don't have a website at present because we're just getting started.
Great. Well, thank you guys both for being on the show. We appreciate it, and we're excited for you guys to get going and for our viewers to be able to use y'all's services. So thank you again for having us.
Thank you, Kat.
You're certainly welcome. It was a pleasure. I appreciate you having us.
With Patricia French, owner of Patricia French Designs right here in Ocean Isle Beach, and you have a beautiful store right near Sunset Beach too.
Oh yes.
But it's got some awesome things in here. So thank you for letting us come out and take a look at your store and for being on the show.
Well, thank you for having me. I love it.
Well, great.
I love it.
Now, first, just tell our viewers, where did this idea come from and what it is that you do here in this shop?
The idea came from my love and passion for old history and antiques and just beautiful things. I love beautiful things.
That's excellent.
So I gathered inventory over and over and over, and so we decided to open a shop and sell our inventory. And that's how we got here.
Very neat. So people can just come in and take a look, and y'all have in here some really neat things, some older things, some new things,
Yes.
Some vintage things, some just really great things. Tell us a little bit about what you have. I know it ranges because there's so many different items in the store, but tell us a little bit, highlight some of those things for us.
All right. I do shabby chiking, if you know about that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a table here that is shabby chic. It was an old antique piece, and beautiful. And it has very different brackets down here. They're brass, and I have not seen that in 30 years.
Oh, wow.
So at any rate, I got this table, and I sanded it, tried to get the stain out. I couldn't. So I painted it and shabby chiced it.
Okay, neat. So when you say shabby chic, what exactly does that mean?
That means I have chosen a color to paint the table.
Mm-hmm.
In this one I chose white. And then I take a sander and I go over pieces that, if you'll think, that you would use all the time in a normal day. You would open this drawer a lot. So right there you would shabby chic it. So in other words, it looks like wear, natural wear.
Okay.
And that's what that is.
Neat. I also see behind us books and stationery, a lot of home decor stuff. So tell us about how you decide what to have in here.
I really like to have something for everybody. If a lady comes in with her child, they can come here and pick out a book to read while they're here, or she can buy one. This is a beautiful stationery that I have just received not too long ago, a week ago, and it is going to be great for notepads, wedding invitations, tea invitation, anything that you want to, a barbecue.
Oh, neat.
So these are some more of that particular thing.
Okay.
Now we have, this is part of the jewelry.
Okay.
Kathy has is a distributor for the Best Company, the Jewelry Best, B-E-S-T. So the jewelry is over here, and we'll look at that. Okay.
Sure.
And it's beautiful. This is a piece. I have on a piece.
Okay.
So
Is that a giraffe there?
It is.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it?
I love that.
I just love this stuff. No matter what you have on,
you can find
it's
something.
dressy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little dressy. So.
Excellent. Now, you're also an artist, is that correct?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
that is neat. I know we're standing here in front of one of your pieces that you've done.
Yes.
I know there's even more in the store, too. So,
Yes.
But can you tell us what it is that you did with this painting?
Okay. This is a very strong old piece of furniture, a desk or a dresser, whichever one that they would decide to use it for.
Okay.
So I painted it again white. I love white. And to the left side of the desk is a tree trunk. And the tree trunk comes over with the leaves over towards the top.
Okay.
And it's just a simple tree with a little color in it and a bird.
Yes, ma'am. I love this. And now you also do some bar stools that I've seen that you've painted.
Yes.
I've seen, let's see, you had the shrimp and broccoli soup, which is
Yes.
very creative, very neat to
Thank you.
see. I think a lobster was on the other one? Or
Yes,
was it?
the
Okay.
lobster. It has a black seat and then this orange lobster, and it's very bright and brilliant.
Fun. And where can people use that stuff? Just in their home?
Oh yes, inside the home, at the kitchen bar, or outside at the outside bar, or just anywhere they choose. If they have a high desk, they could use it for that, for anything.
Neat. Now, where do you go to get this stuff? Because, like I said, it ranges. There's so many different things from all different times, really. So
Yes.
how do you find, where do you find, I guess, the things that go in here?
I use many different types of places because I like unique things, something different. So I go to auctions around the county. I go to auctions around here, and I go to them. We have been up as far as like 2.5 hour drive.
Okay.
For
so you
auctions.
get things all over.
All over the place. And
So I bet you're seeing new things all the time.
every day. Yes.
Now, do you think people could come in here and get something like a gift for someone, or do you think it's just more for your own self, home decor and stuff like that, or do you think people would enjoy getting things in here as gifts?
Oh, I believe they would. I really do. I have beautiful pillows. The jewelry is perfect for a gift.
Oh, that's
Of course, the stationery is perfect for a gift, but any of the small items are just great for a gift. The little rabbits are so cute, you know, they're just
so really
darling.
anything could be used
Yes,
as a gift.
absolutely.
Okay. Now, when we came in, we saw on your table here the teacup and saucer, which was really neat, gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I'd love to tell you about that. That's one of my favorite things. Of course, it's on the table that I shall be sheathed. This is French Limoges.
Okay.
It is a porcelain china, and it is just gorgeous. It is always gold trimmed, and that's 24 karat gold
Oh,
trimmed.
wow.
So they're just beautiful.
Yes, ma'am, they are.
Yeah. And the little salt and pepper shakers are also Limoges.
Wow.
And so I would normally look for Limoges
Okay.
anywhere that I could find it.
That is neat. Very cool. You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. No.
That's great to have in here. Now, who do you think would be your target client? Do you think it would be a certain age or male, female? What do you think would find the best things in here?
I believe that we have things for men,
Okay.
and we have things mainly for women. And then we have things for the home, which the women usually are the decorators at home.
Yes, ma'am.
So women predominantly, I would think.
Okay. And any age you think can find something in here?
Not really. I've had some young people in here that are loving the old things, and they love the new things. So really the age is
Not a
not
factor.
a factor at all.
Okay. Now, can you tell our viewers where you're located? Just tell them your address here, and then also if you have a telephone number or any other contact information that they'd be able to get a hold of you with.
Okay, very good. The address is 7210 Beach Drive, or 179, Highway 179. And we are open from 11 in the morning until 6 at night. And I'd like to say that the 6 at night, I wanted to stay open 1 hour past regular business so that the people that are working have another hour they can come and look
Right.
and spend time here.
Well, I
So,
appreciate that.
I
'Cause
like
that's
that.
someone, like us, who needs to
Yes.
come out, and I would love to be able to see the store after business hours. So that's great to have.
Absolutely. So then the phone numbers are a cell, which I have with me all the time,
Okay.
and it is 232-910, 232-6726.
Excellent.
And my home phone, which I
Okay.
can be reached at, I have an answering service, and that is 579-6481.
Great. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out. I know our viewers are going to really enjoy coming out here because there's just things out here you don't see every day and can't
Yes.
find other places. So thank you for being here, and thank you for doing the interview.
And I thank you for coming. It's been fun. It's been
You're
a lot of
welcome.
fun.
I'm here at About Face Gymnastics right here in Charlotte, and I'm with Olympic certified instructor Miss Pam, and we appreciate you being on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me. We look forward to being in the community here in Charlotte, and we're going to be opening September the 3rd.
Excellent. So like you just mentioned, y'all aren't quite open. There's some construction going on here, but it's really coming together. Tell us a little bit about your history.
I've been teaching gymnastics and dance since I was 18, and last year I was the instructor at Brunswick School of Dance, and we introduced an acrobatics program, and we have the ladies' blessing, so now we're opening our own facility where we're going to specialize in tumbling and balance beams from ages 3 and up.
Okay, so this is great because 3 and up, that means a lot of kids can come out here, a lot of teenagers, even adults if they wanted to learn. Is that right?
We may add yoga to our programming once we get up and running. If you're interested, you can give us a call.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about what you'll be starting with. I know you had mentioned some tumbling and also some balance beam things. Can you tell us a little bit about what those are and how the classes will go?
Yes, our tumbling program starts at level 1 Olympic gymnastics all the way to level 3, and the beginning skills start with the basic forward roll and cartwheel, and the children advance up to back and front handsprings and hopefully tumbling with no hands. And we're also going to be introducing beginner balance beams all the way up into advanced, beginning again with basic skills all the way up to level 3.
Okay. Now, when someone comes in here, they could be 5 years old or they could be 10 years old. And if they have the same knowledge of the skills, they'll be in the same class, they'll advance. So it's really not about ages, it's more of where you stand with your skills. Is that correct?
That is correct. We use ages as a guide, but we preferably place them by their level.
Okay. So what about your packages? I know you have some great packages that you offer to your clients. What all does a package consist of, and how does it all work?
Well, you can sign up complimentary now until August 22nd, and tuition is based on a monthly basis, or they can pay by the week if they like. The programming starts in September and it runs through the school year toward the end of May, and we encourage all kids to stay into a 9-month program. However, tuition is due on a monthly or a weekly basis.
Okay. And what do you see, how do you see a class going? If people come in and they're here and they're ready to start, would you break down certain parts of the class, and what all would you see happening?
Well, at the beginning of class, all the children would come in and sit in a circle on the mat, and we would do warm-up stretching and heart rate activities and obstacle courses for fun. And then after we do that, we would learn our basic skills and practice our cartwheel and our back bends and our splits. And then from there, we would divide our time up and work on our tumbling skills on our mats, and then we would move to the balance beams. And then after that, we would do a cool down period before class ends. And the classes are structured. Children may come 1 hour each week, up to 2 hours every week also.
Okay, great. So there's a lot of time people can spend in here and really develop their skills with gymnastics. Now, you also have something, we were talking about some stuff earlier, and you had mentioned that on Tuesdays it's going to be kind of like an open gym, but people can bring friends and stuff like that. Can you tell us about this program that's pretty special to the area?
Yes, we're very excited to offer an open gym night, which is a free complimentary class to any students who are registered here and paying a monthly tuition. It's complimentary on Tuesday evenings from 5 until 6. Also, they're welcome to bring a friend any age from 6 and above, and that friend may pay $5 per class to come in. And the activities that they'll be doing, they may work on specific skills that they're interested in, or just have fun and do whatever activities they would like for an hour.
Okay, well that's great. That's a great thing to offer. Now, so just to reiterate, you can have students come in who have no idea where to begin, but they're just interested in gymnastics, but you could also teach kids that have a lot of skill and a lot of knowledge on gymnastics, but they can come here and even strengthen those skills even more.
That is correct. And we also specialize in the tumbling for cheerleaders if they would like to learn specific skills such as back handsprings or front handsprings to make the cheerleading squad. And we can teach any age at any level.
Okay. And you have an open house. When was that date again?
That is August the 22nd and August the 26th from 4 until 7 p.m.
Okay.
And classes start on September the 3rd.
Okay, great. Now, tell our viewers just where you're located. I know you are new, so when you open, it will be in a new area. Where are you located, and what's a telephone number that they can reach you if they have just any questions, or if they're ready to sign up?
Yes, we are located at 5285 Main Street in Charlotte, which is on the corner of Willis Street and Sellers near the Food Lion and the Rourke Library. We are located upstairs in Suite 16 and 17. Our phone number is 910-713-5106.
Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Pam. And before we wrap up, will you tell us just what you see the future holding for About Face Gymnastics?
Yes, we would love to expand our gymnastics programming to include other events in gymnastics such as the vault and the bars one day, once we grow our customer base and perhaps move into a permanent location here in the community.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you being here, and I look forward to our viewers using your services, and we really appreciate it, so thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out, and we look forward to having you here at our school.
Thanks for tuning in to Brunswick Biz, only on ATMC TV Channel 3. Special thanks to Me Greetings, Patricia French Designs, and About Face Gymnastics. If you have any questions about these businesses or would like to see another business on our show, remember it is free. Just give us a call at 755-1770. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next month when we connect Brunswick County one business at a time.
This is ATMC TV Channel 3. We bring you the best of Brunswick.
My granddaddy is the best granddaddy ever.
Where does he work?
AMC Wireless.